Blessed be everyone. Let me start by thanking WinterCrest and all of our friends. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for watching this YouTube channel and thank you for listening to the podcast. It has been such a tremendous blessing. I am very excited about all the things that we have coming up. We're in planning and strategy sessions to do greater things in the magical community. Great things. Things that I think that will take WinterCrest into a higher orbit. Things that I believe that's really going to aid and establish and strengthen you spiritually. The reason we formed WinterCrest is because we wanted a canopy for all of magic, those that are willing to come. We didn't want to be separated by our Pacific paths. At WinterCrest, we have eclectics, we have Wiccans, we have Christian witches, hoodoo workers, we have light workers, and all the others. But we understand that these titles are just simply titles that specifically describe our path. But it doesn't mean that we don't work together. We have found that when we come together, irregardless of our Pacific paths, we can do so much together. WinterCrest is our own type of Diagon Alley, our own type of Hawksmead, a place where we come together and study precepts and concepts that can better our magic on our Pacific path. It's not a place of division. It's not a place where we're saying you must practice the craft the way I do. No, it's a place where we're coming together in affiliation and fellowship one with the other. A place where you can be you and I can be me, and we can still be friends and we can be magical. And this concept is so exciting to me because, see, one of the reasons the other religions have big buildings and great big accounts and they can do all kind of missions and things like that is because they come together. One of the banes in the magical community is that we are so self-righteous, many of us, that we don't want to come together and we don't want to listen to one another. We just think our path is the best path and to hell with everybody else. Well, there are some of us that don't think this is ideal for the future of magic kind. So we're coming together in our diversity, coming together with our differences, coming together, understanding it's all right for you to practice the way you practice, and it's okay for me to practice the way I practice, as long as we're not hurting no one, as long as we're not imposing our views on no one, and we're allowing everybody to accept whatever is good for them, then we can fellowship together and stand one with the other. Believe me, those that think we're going to hell, they're standing together. The ones with the signs, and they're outside of our events, boycotting us, telling us we're serving their devil, telling us that we're serving their demons, and that our craft and our paganism is a part of hell's plan for the destruction of our souls. They are united. And it's time for us to unite ourselves, to support each other, to support our stores and our family, our kind, to look out one for the other. And that is what WinterCrest is about. If you're here and you're not affiliated with anything else, or even if you are, and you want to join with us, we invite you to do so. And it's $25 a month, and that money goes to our pamphlets, our different types of things that we have, the different functionalities of WinterCrest. And maybe you haven't decided to join just yet. You can still give a one-time gift or a two-time gift or a three-time gift by looking at the links below and supporting our work. We need that support in order for us to stand strong and stand together and support those of us that's on the front lines and that are unafraid to let the world know we're magic and we're proud of it. It's time for us to do this. There's been a lot of talk. Let me say this here before I conclude. There's a lot of witches who say, well, you know what? A man can be a witch. You're a warlock or you're a wizard. At WinterCrest, we call ourselves whatever we choose to call ourselves. We have male warlocks and we also have male witches who don't even want to be called a warlock. Okay? We call ourselves what we choose to call ourselves. And there's learned men that are male witches that the craft wouldn't be what it was if a witch was a woman in total control over herself. Gerald Gardner, Raymond Buckland, Scott Cunningham. These guys were male witches. That's how they identified. That's what they went as, a male witch. And we had some parts of the magical community so upset with that, they said, no, 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 Webster is right, not you guys. But what would the craft be if it wasn't for Gerald Gardner? What would it be? Okay? At WinterCrest, we are choosing to get rid of these arguments. We need to stop arguing about who can call themselves witch or if warlock is an oath breaker or not. Let's just disregard all of that and come together and agree that we're magical beings and everybody has the goddess given right to pursue the craft of their choice. It's funny because many people in the magical community are more dogmatic than the Christian church. And that is frightening and sad. You have hoodoo practitioners saying, well, you can't call yourself a witch or this is a closed system, as if magic is racist or discriminative. We have to stop with the nonsense. And we have to start embracing magic just for the sheer sake of magic. There's room at the table for all of us. We can be what we choose to be, and God still can bless you and I in the fashion of our beliefs. Magic is a beautiful path. Paganism is beautiful. And just like we wouldn't stand up to let the church define us, we're not going to let no high priest or priestess define us either. So if this seems good to you, we ask that you join us and help us take the message further and help us with the great things that we have in store. Thank you for listening. This is Paul Rafu. Until next time, everybody, blessed be.